Hey, what's going on, everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to be going and making a fitness influencer tier list. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, let's just hop right into it. Now, there's no qualifications on, who's going in the tier list, who's not. I just simply chose a template from the tier maker website, and I went ahead and added some of my own influencers in there. And these are just, there's no really bias on who's going in there. Well, it's going to be completely biased, I'm not going to lie. There's going to be a ton of bias in this tier list. But it's just going to go on like who I find the most informative, who I found most entertaining. And yeah, that's just about it. So let's go ahead and start the tier list. So I think we can go ahead and go S tier. S tier, clearly we're gonna go, oh no, hell no, am I putting Liver King at S tier? Liver King is a solid D tier. If I could put him less, I would. Now this one's gonna be a bit controversial, Joey Swole. I'm gonna go ahead and put C tier. Now for right now, he is an amazing influencer. He's doing a lot of good things. Back in the day, he had a lot of terrible scandals, and I just don't think he's that good of a person. But hey, if he changed, awesome for him. Next up, we got Dylan McKnight. This one's gonna be another controversial placement at a B spot. Now, if you didn't know already, Dylan McKnight was the one that got me into my fitness journey. So for that reason alone, I have to put him a little bit higher on the scale. But for his recent content, I would love to put him at a D.
Pedestalized. I never asked for any of that. So I want to make it very clear. In this video, I will not be apologizing for a mistake I made. I'm simply owning up to that mistake and taking accountability as a man.
But just for that reason alone, he's going to be at a B tier. Next up, Connor Murphy. Connor Murphy is another one of those guys that got me into the fitness industry. It was like Connor Murphy, Dylan McKnight, and like Greg Doucette were like the main ones that got me in there. And so for his old content was just so amazing. It was so stupid, but I just loved it so much. And his new content, well, that speaks for itself, and that's not a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put Connor at a solid C tier.
How has the manosphere not recognized this? The best women are biological men.
Athlean X, great informative content, contradicts himself all the time. Not really that entertaining. In my opinion, he's a fake natty, and he uses fake plates. So I'm gonna put him at D tier. Pretty controversial, I guess, but he's not my favorite guy, I'm not gonna lie. Now S tier, this goes without saying, Sam Sulek. As for Sam, the dude is making amazing content. He's taking over the industry. He's informative and super entertaining. Next up, we have Matt Does Fitness. Now, this one's definitely a difficult one. This one's like teetering on fake natty level, but he did the test with Derek, so that would imply that he's natty. He makes very entertaining content, not so much informative in my opinion. His content is just super repetitive. I eat my dog, cats, neighbors' food for the day. I don't know. I'll go ahead and put him at a C tier. He's not bad. He's not amazing. He's good. Max Taylor, easy S tier. Y'all, whenever I DM Max Taylor, he always answers. He makes super informative content, super entertaining. I just love Max. Next up, third, I have Truth Philion. I'm going to go ahead and put him at a B tier. He knows a lot about fitness. He's super entertaining. Entertaining alone, I'd probably put him at an A. The only reason why I knock him down to a B is because I'm not a too fan of his like documentary style content. And he just calls everyone a fake natty, which I think he just needs to put a little more thought into that basis, be a little bit more open-minded. But hey, I might be completely wrong and he might be right. It's all just opinion based. Next up, we have Damo or Damien the Fat Ass. This man is a solid S tier. Every content that he makes is super underrated, super informative. This guy has given me a lot of life advice in the DMs, and I would love to put him at S tier. That's just no debate. More plates, more dates. This one might be controversial for not putting him at S, but I'm going to put him at A. He is super informative, seems like a good guy. I love Gorilla Mind Company. The only negative I would have is that his videos are a little drawn out, but they are super informative, but they're just not the most entertaining videos for me. Next up, we have Brownie. Now, I freaking love Brownie. I love his calisthenic content. He's super informative if you're in the calisthenic space. I love everything about him, but I don't do calisthenics, so I don't find his information all that informative just for what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him in a B tier. Now, if he made more lifting content, I would definitely put him at an A. Joe Phaser, I think Greg actually called him out for being a fake natty. I might make a video on that in the future. I'm not too sure. No reason in particular. I'll put him in a B. I wish his videos were a little longer. Maybe that'd put him up in an A. Next up, we're gonna go and put Jeff Nippard. Now this one, I mean, I don't watch Jeff a lot. I'm gonna put him in a C. He's not really entertaining. He is super informative. Seems like a good dude. I mean, he's just not really entertaining for me, that's all. Larry Wheels goes without saying. He is an easy B, maybe an A. I don't really like the lack of editing that he does. I wish he would, go a little more fast paced, but there's nothing wrong with that, Next up, we have Joe Linder, Joe Aesthetics. This goes without saying. I mean, come on. The dude's amazing. Rest in peace, Joe. I miss that guy a lot. I'm not going to lie. He was super entertaining. Noel Diesel, S tier. Come on. He is a huge inspiration to so many people. Greg Doucette. This one is definitely debatable for a lot of people. This could either be a D tier or it could be an S tier. For me, I'm going to put Greg at an A tier. His newer content is just getting a little annoying in my opinion. He's sort of become the Keemstar or Drama Alert of the fitness industry, and it's kind of annoying me, I liked his 2020, 21, 22 content, and now this past year, it hasn't been the best. Will Tennyson, easy S. You know what, just for the sake of having more people in A tier, I'm going to go ahead and put him in A. No reason. I freaking love Will. If I could put him right in the middle of S and A, I would. Jesse, I'm going to put him in B. I don't think he's as entertaining as Will. His old content was amazing. His new content is like Mr. Beast personified, if that makes sense. He's kind of like Mr. Beast of the fitness industry. Just that super fast-paced content. Like, he took a scoop of pre before filming. Like old Logan Paul. I don't know. I mean, that's about it. David Lade, I don't know if he still posts a lot anymore. I mean, I never really watched David Lade. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in C tier. It's pretty, I don't know. C-Bum. I love C-Bum. C-Bum's going to get an easy B tier for me. Now, just between you and me, for looks alone, that made an S tier for sure. But content-wise, I'm going to go ahead and put him in B. I think that's fair. Lex Little, I love Lex. Super funny. I'm going to go ahead and throw him in a B tier. Okay, now Alex Eubank. This one is highly debatable in my opinion. His older content was a lot better. I don't like how he always cries and complains about how he's not at where he's at yet in life. I love that he is a Christian. So I think I'm gonna put him in C. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I don't know, and I'm not exactly sure who these three guys are down below. I think that one might be Max Taylor if I'm not mistaken, but I can't really see his face. Again, I used the template, but I went ahead and added some of my own people on there who I love. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, just leave it down in the comments down below. I just decided to try something new. These are some of my favorite influencers. And if you have some suggestions on who I should add to the next tier list, let me know. If some of these didn't match your tier list specifications or whatever, just leave your critiques down below. I'd love to hear who you think is the best. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.